What's happening, folks? D-Call Project Vegan. You see the vest, I'm walking with 16 pounds, walking to the store. I could have cooked the same thing I ate last night tonight, but I decided against that. Yeah. So, I done made it almost there. But I'm like, with this 16 pounds, I had to take a break. Little break. Just walking, but still. Damn, man. Fireflies and whatnot. Getting on my nerves. So yeah, I'm sitting down, man. Taking this break. I do want to talk. Oh my God. That sun. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna pick somewhere else. Hold on a second. Give me a second. All right, I gotta pick somewhere else to sit because that sun it is bright on my face. Golly, look at that natural light though, man. That natural light do make me look good. Wait till I really drop this weight. Anyway, what am I gonna talk about today? Oh yeah, that. Okay. I know people burnt out on the topic, but I happen to be well versed about things. Current dating. Those of you who already know what the steam train and the L train are, you know my stance. And if you don't know, say it now. I am monk mode. Currently abstinent, been about 13 and a half months. So, you know, that it's monk mode over here. It's monk mode, getting life together, you know what I'm saying? Monk mode. That's why I stand, because that is the safest option. Now, there was a video I just watched not too long ago. Aaron Clary, finance guy. I know some people in the MGTOW community ain't really fans of Aaron Clary. I think they say he doxed somebody. I get it. I get it. I understand. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you know, hey, I'll watch anybody for free. You know, I'll watch almost anybody for free at least once. You know, if you're not, you know, buying, if you disagree with what somebody say, and you watch them for free at least once, or you make content out of them and you're not buying a Patreon or nothing, then at that point, you know, I don't want to say the ethics, but the principle can't be, the principle can't necessarily be argued on. Now, back to it. Aaron Clary. He did a video like a day ago. I just saw it today. He read an article in the New York Times. I think it was just a columnist, not somebody that actually works for the Times. She said Me Too was just a phase. You know, he read the whole article. And, you know, to the men that have been on the MGTOW and red pill side of the internet, well, it's no surprise that, you know, she wanted to get rid of the stigma of Me Too, but she wanted to keep the ability to weaponize it in the workplace. And you know, she wants to continue to have us sit under the sword of Damocles, right? That's a lot better. Good natural light, sun not too bright. Okay. She wants to continue to wield the sword of Damocles against men she doesn't like. Things go south, she could weaponize Me Too against you. Boom. She wants women to be able to do that in the workplace. No surprise, right? Kind of could have saved this for a MGTOW Monday now that I think about it. Anyway, when I bring that back, when I bring back MGTOW Monday, I'm gonna have a theme song and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, she wants to be able to wield that sword of Damocles, use it against men. You have women use it against men that they don't like. All while the average man forgets about Me Too, or is ignorant to Me Too. Because think about it, Me Too jumped off in what, like September 2017? You know, at that time it was women in it was hella females, like from the teens to the 40s. That was all like Me Too, Me Too, Me Too. And then the women in their 20s and their teens weaponized Me Too, you know, against college students, high school students, and in the workplace. Now that they see, now that men in the workplace are like, all right, real standoffish. I guess they are. I don't know. I'm not in those type of spaces. But I'm guessing from what women are complaining about, and even back in 2021, 2020 or so, they was complaining about men, like, you know, keeping it strictly professional and all that, right? So it was like, so with it being like that, yeah, that's my glass. I'm holding them in my hand. I'm gonna put them back on when I turn the video off. So now that men are acting like that, and it wasn't just a phase, it kind of kept going, and you know, the ability to wield Me Too is not as strong. Well, you have to bring some men back to the plantation so you could be able to do it again, right? And you know, fellas, don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. We already see what it is. You know, at least the smart ones among us do. How's it going? At least the smart ones among us do. So, you know, I'm monk mode, bro. I done said it in a few Facebook comments. I'm like, yo, I'm not putting my dick on the betting table. I'm really trying not to cuss. I shouldn't have said that. I'm not putting Sir Coleman out on the betting table. That's what I'm gonna call it, Sir Coleman. I'm not putting Sir Coleman out on the betting table. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to gamble with my health. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't want to gamble with that spirituality. There was not a meme, but there was a post that always stuck with me on Facebook from like, and I don't think it was that viral of a post, but for some reason it stuck with me. I mean, this is when I was like in my 20s and I was eye chill. Like, not like I was about 12, 13 years ago, but I was eye chill. Said condoms don't protect against spiritually transmitted demons. I mean, you know, me saying I don't want to share my energy like that with a broad that I don't see as worthwhile. You know, that's in a way that's kind of saying the same thing. I guess a part of that post stuck with me for some reason. You know, overall good thing, I suppose. But yeah, like I said, I'm not putting Sir Coleman back out there unless I know for a fact that she clean and it's gonna be a committed relationship, and that means we done both been tested up the wazoo. You know what I mean? I ain't doing it. I ain't fucking doing it. You know? But yeah, Me Too is a bell that cannot be unrung. You know? And for any broads that happen to come across this, any females or simp ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, nice guys or whatever, you know, that happen to come across this, and you think, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, you know, Me Too is just a phase. I mean, you know, get over yourself, you know, and all that. I'm like, okay, let's look at the scale that Me Too was on, right? Let's say, for instance, I'm just making up stuff right here. This is an analogy for those of y'all too smooth brain to ascertain bars. No, I'm kidding. Nah, but here's the analogy, right? You driving down Poteet Street right? You going down Poteet Street, you know, you go and see your mama, or or your daddy, or your uncle, whoever. And you drive down Poteet Street, all of a sudden, a rock hit your windshield, put a big crack up in that mud, right? You like, who threw that rock? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. Nobody around. Bars again. Nah. All right. Nah, let's quick hit. All right, nobody nowhere to be found, nobody around. And, you go see your family member or whatever, right? And you think it's just a one-time thing, maybe some kids being stupid or something, right? Maybe some kids being dumb, kids being kids, whatever you want to say, right? Again, later that week, you go back by whoever place, and you got to drive down Poteet Street. Bam! Rock hit your windshield again. And then you go to whoever, and nobody nowhere to be found. You go to whoever place, and they got a big crack on their windshield from the rock hitting their windshield. So clearly, and let's say it's your sister, Bethany. I don't know nobody named Bethany. It's just a name I made up on the fly, right? So you say, Bethany, you drove down Poteet Street? And she like, yeah, I drove down Poteet Street. Somebody hit your windshield with a rock, huh? You're like, yeah, I couldn't find them nowhere. It's like the third time. So would you anybody, any simp, feminist, whatever, would you continue to drive down Poteet Street if that kept happening? Somebody throw a rock, hit your windshield, and they disappear out of sight before you even catch wind of it. Would you continue to drive down Poteet Street, or would you go one street over, Quartz, or what's another, whatever, Quartz, or you know what I'm saying, Ronaldo Street, or I don't know, I'm going down the alphabet, but you get the point. Would you continue to go down Poteet Street? That's what our desire to interact with women has become. It has become Poteet Street. Gentlemen, ladies, all y'all, the few people that do see it, what happened with my voice right there? Lord have mercy. All right, the few people that do see this, y'all stay up, stay good, get or stay active, keep staying in that direction of positivity. Free Rod James, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know it's kind of short, I know I kind of waffle, but the plan for this walk right here, walk to the stove, I might get some tater tots. I might get that. That might be what I do tonight. Tater tots. I'm gonna get that. Gotta get a couple other things, because I'm gonna cook it tomorrow night. What I cooked last night, I'm gonna cook it again tomorrow night. I just didn't want it 2 nights in a row. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some food. I'm walking with this vest. Going to grab it. I'm gonna walk back with the vest. I'm gonna take this mug off because it's like a 39-minute walk. So as soon as I get home, I'm taking this mug off. I'm hopping in the shower, and I'm gonna get ready to make a video tomorrow, probably evening. I want to see if I could do it about 2 or 3 o'clock. Well, depending on the weather, depending on how warm it is. Forecast said it's gonna warm up over the next couple of days. So if it's too hot, I'm gonna just go ahead. I might just wait till tomorrow night. I might just do it tomorrow night right before sunset, like right now. But yeah, so tomorrow, Arrivederci, folks. Free Rod James once again.